Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to have something quite interesting and something that is really appealing to me because it's something that will help my modifying adventures in the PC community when I build my custom builds. Now, you know, and you might have noticed that in my custom builds I tend to do a loads of spray painting, and sometimes it can be quite frustrating. The can doesn't have enough gas, so on half a bottle it stops working. Heating up or whatever doing it with, it won't work, and some other mistakes that personally I do. So yeah, there's loads of stuff that can be done there, and here is the solution. BOSCH EASYSPRAY is something that I was looking forward to for quite some time, and it's going to definitely help with spray painting my custom builds, so that's going to be quite interesting. Now, with this, you get a pistol for spray painting, you get a hose that connects the gun to the compressor, and on the compressor you can use their battery. Now, these batteries are quite interesting because here's the catch. Bosch did something quite interesting, and they go with the slogan "Power for All Alliance" with 18 volts power, which can be, as you can see right here at the back, used on multiple devices. And that doesn't go just for Bosch, it can be used for other brands as well. And that's quite interesting because you have one battery or multiple batteries from Bosch, which are starter set 18 volts, 2.5 ampere hours or 4 ampere hours, depending on how much power you actually need and how long do you need to use it for. It could be used for multiple devices. And for instance, since I have some gardening tools like lawnmower and easy hedge cut or something like that, don't get me wrong, I could actually swap the batteries depending on which one is empty and just place it on the charger and swap it back on another device, and that's really cool. The only thing that actually which is quite nice, I would say, the charger won't charge your battery, so it doesn't destroy it if it's hot. So for instance, if I'm using my lawnmower and after, I don't know, half an hour or maybe 15 minutes of cutting, the battery runs out and I want to put it on a charger quickly, it won't charge because the battery is hot, which is kind of logical. I mean, it's sunny outside, the sun heats up the plastic on the lawnmower, then the plastic heats up the battery and stuff like that. So it kind of makes sense, and that's actually a really good solution when it comes to batteries and charging. Now, enough with the batteries. I think you might have understood what I wanted to show you guys right here, but here's the main actor. This is it, guys. Now, as you can see right here, this is, call it a gun or a pistol, whatever, but this is the spray paint nozzle right here. You have the hose that goes from the compressor right here and pushes the paint from this reservoir. Now, the reservoir is 800 milliliters, which is actually a lot for my custom builds because I don't use that much paint. But for instance, you can spray paint a wall. That could be done. You can chair or wooden fence or whatever. You could do that with this little thing, and it's quite handy. It's 1.8 kilos, but believe me, you won't notice it because you have this strap that you put on your shoulder, and that is what holds the compressor plus the battery. The only thing that you actually need to hold is the pistol, and check this out. You have a trigger right here that you can hold with 2 fingers. Now, this is quite handy because I know from some other products that holding it with 1 finger, it could actually cramp up your finger. And for instance, spray painting is only with 1 finger, right? Imagine me doing loads of parts, spray painting them, and this finger gets cramps, and it's really hard after half an hour of spray painting or whatever. You do need to have a concentration and actually quite stronger muscles to do that. Now, right here, this is the reservoir that you can seamlessly take out. 800 milliliters, which is quite enough, I would say. And here's another cool thing. This is the nozzle that has 3 possibilities for spray painting or actually spreading the paint on desired object. Now, you have a horizontal, you have vertical position, and you have a dot. So you can choose however you want to spray paint something. So for instance, if I place it like this for a horizontal, you're going to go from up tilt down, and then up again. So it's something that you need to consider while doing it. And then if you go with vertical, you're going to go from left to right and basically spray painting like this, lines that will eventually, after they dry up, they will nicely clear and it will be quite perfect. Now for today I decided to give you more insights of this. The distance from the nozzle to the desired object is 20 centimeters, which is quite similar to the standard spray paint can, which is around 25 to 30 centimeters. So this could be used even closer, which is quite alright, and that means that the nozzle really controls the outburst of paint going out. Because if you go too close, you'll make additional, I would say, drips or whatever, but this is then really cool, and you'll be able to see that in my future custom builds without a doubt, because this will actually easen up everything that I did so far with coloring my cases or custom parts or whatever. Now, additional to everything that I stated, the pistol right here has a possibility to adjust the paint volume, so you can go you actually have quite loads of levels here to adjust it. And if you decide to spray paint something quite carefully, for instance, go with 2 or even 3 layers, you can go with lower paint volume, and that will give you quite nice layer. And after that you go second time and the third time, and it will evenly spread throughout the whole object and give you a nice final finish. Now, with some specifications that I would like to mention, it uses 18 volts lithium ion battery. From 0 to 100 milliliters per minute is the feed volume. The container, as already stated, is 800 milliliters. The nozzle diameter is 2 millimeters. Paint application is 1 square meter per minute. The hose length is 1.25 meters. And you have HVLP spray technology. The battery type, I think I never seen actually a Bosch 1.5 ampere hours, but it says on the box it goes either 1.5 or above. So I personally have 2 of these now, 2.5 and 1 4.0 ampere hours, because I have a lawnmower which is also from Bosch, and I have the Easy Hedge Cut. I think that's the name. I can't remember that for sure, which also has 2.5 ampere hours. So that's really cool, because now I can swap batteries in between and use everything everywhere. When one is cooling down, I can use another one, and vice versa. So I can combine however I wish. And finally, the whole weight of this device with the compressor and with the pistol is 1.8 kilos. As already stated, you actually won't feel 1.8 kilos even with the battery or even a larger one, because when you place this on your shoulder, that's it, you won't notice it. There's a battery indicator here right on top. You have a power on button right here. You have instruction here how to use the nozzle, and it also has an instruction the distance between the object, as already stated, 20 centimeters from the nozzle, so how to actually use it. This is quite handy. I would say this is really cool, and comparing other Bosch devices, this is saturated into easy appliance, easy usage, because we have also universal and advanced. So basically that's it. You just mix your color, place it in a reservoir or container, you place the battery at the back, turn it on, and well, before turning it on, decide how you're going to spray everything. And that's it. That's the whole story. So guys, this was quite interesting for me to actually unbox this, and hopefully you'll subscribe so you don't miss the actual appliance of this and how I'm going to use it in my future custom builds. So thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like. If you like the video, don't forget to like it, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Bye bye.